Hello, hello, hello. We are playing a new game. Um, Poetry in Purgatory. So hello, hello. Hopefully it's not gonna be full windowed. Okay, I don't think so. So hold on. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Okay, so poetry. La di da di da. Okay, understood. Okay. That's behind. Let me redo that. Yeah. Let me see if I can read that again, since I wasn't looking. James Tartar. Oh. I think we should be playing something else in this. I'm sorry. Visual novels. Dark Nights. Run. Do. What the fuck? Yo, that's too quick. Attack speed. Slow. Okay, so we're playing Dark Knights. So there. I should get them like headphones or something, but you can hear from here. La la. Huh, I want to see your song. Hello. Okay, so Dark Knights. So you guys could hear. Probably. I told you Dark Knights. No, fuck, why did I do that? God damn. Sorry, guys. Can you hear it well? Okay, so start. Sky. Prologue. Aurora. So, okay, I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days. I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I have to go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit, and it has so much for me to discover. Even then, there is a limit of what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. Be careful of what you wish for. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. I wonder when the last time anyone last visited this place. No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one does. From afar it looks grand. If I had to say, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. Don't go inside the house. Why? The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden has been taken over by weeds. Behind the trees, I empty a fountain with a fairy. I noticed an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. No matter what you look at, this place has an incredible, mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premises. Some of the windows are broken, and the doors are locked with a heavy chain. My feet starts to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet sock. I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. What the fuck? As I'm about to turn around, I see I think this is going to be a scare, dude. God, I don't like freaking scary things. I see a shadow move behind the windows. I try to focus on it, but it's already gone. It is as if nothing ever happened. Huh? Was that a person or my imagination? I continue staring at the window, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious than freaked out. I'm freaked out right now. I don't want no jump scares. Anyway, I don't want to. I'm gonna wash shit over. Oh, that got my attention. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. Don't like the little sudden movements. No. My mind is clouded by the thoughts of the mansion. Class starts soon, and the first hour in history, my least favorite. It does not take me long to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyways. Oh, look at that, he's so cute. When I finally opened my eyes, The school has already ended. I slept through all my classes. I should be reprimanded for this, but my teacher, Mr. Blanchard, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone, and there's no one for him to rat me out to. Perhaps I shouldn't do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I noticed my assignments laying on my desk. History and chemistry. Mr. Blanchard gave us more homework than usual. I can't get any more boring than doing the same assignment over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friends didn't even bother to wake me up. I will get back at them for this. They probably have tried to wake you up, but you weren't awake. And now I feel so lazy to get up. Once I am ready to head home, even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is usually quiet today. After what Leoji told me, I'm feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo through the silent, empty street, and when I hear a set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing. When I see it's only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. I guess it could be cloudless because it's all shiny and stuff. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted. I want to jump back into bed. I take a few turns. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been walking very slowly this entire time, so he should have passed me by now. He's gonna take you. I should test him. There's an easy trick to find out if someone's following you or not. I can turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at the fork of the road. I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. I enter a small alley. Don't do that. Go on a different street. I take a turn. I turn once more. And again. Now, if he's still following me, I know it's not a coincidence. Running cue, I heard the boy's footsteps behind me. Oh no. That guy is still following me? That's sure interesting. Be careful what you wish for. I speed up, trying to get him off my heels while taking more turns. Just go to your location or not your location, go to the police or something. By taking more turns, all of a sudden my arm is grabbed. Hey! I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems like you never say my. Let me tell you this. Never say my, because she gives you a close, makes your stalker, not the stalker that's following you, a close connection to you, and they'll be like, oh, we're so close. She or he called me my. You need to not do that. So it seems that the stalker has caught up to me. Oh, he's just a first year. We don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, I think it's gonna jump scare me. Talk! Are you going with me? You're first year. I'm probably 5th year or something. No. She just flat out said no to him. What the fuck? Too many silence. My answer is still no. My answer is still no. Now let go of me. Really don't. That boy is desperate. The boy keeps holding on to me even though I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I violently tuck my arm away. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. The more I refuse him, all the more to refuse him, he doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and then get to know each other. No. The boy grabbed my other arm and pulled me closer. He's even more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Dude, trigger warning. I think this might be something. Trigger warning. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. He yups and doubles over, finally letting me go. Ow! Ow! Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry, please give me... Guys, or whoever, guys and girls, learn to know when to accept it. If they say no, just stop. Just stop. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Skillfully, I seized the other arm and folded them behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again, and you won't live to regret it. I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. Nah, kick him. Kick him. Yes, ma'am? If you fully understand, then go. With the sigh, I released the boy and watch as he went away. I heard him mumbling something inaudible before he disappears down the street. Again, if someone tells you no, just accept it. First years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl, even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them, or other people are clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administrator. Well, I mean, you're not in. You can call the police. Say, hey. Yeah, well, I probably roughed him up enough to teach him a lesson. Once I get home, I go to my room. I put my bag on the desk and drop onto my bed. Did you lock the door? As usual, the silence of my house is so heavy I can feel it making my shoulders sag. I live alone because my parents work overseas. They're usually busy, but they still call me whenever they can. It's not like I miss them, but it's boring to always be alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started feeling pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle of the same routine as if I'm not doing it right now. But for the time being, I will just stay as I am. The village has always been quiet. Aside from the same holidays every year, there's nothing much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Actually, perhaps I can make my own excitement. I can try something new, unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would would rewrite this whole village. And that's not a good idea because that sounds like you're going to go back in time and mess things up. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. That mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. My eyelids felt heavier, and before I knew it, I'm fast asleep. The next day. Gary! What is it? Yuka? Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday? Huh? What do you ask? There's a rumor that you roughed the freshman up yesterday for no reason. Oh, little shit. So, that little shit back. Seriously, that brat. I should have reported him. Of course, I'm on your side. I don't believe you would do such things. A part of it is actually true, but to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. A dark-haired boy walked towards us. His name is Ryoji, like Ikiyaka. I met him in primary school. Sky, there's a difference between self-defense and assault. I doubt Mr. Class President will understand. You really do remind me of a wild rose. If I grew roots in this place, I'd die of boredom. Oh, this reminds me of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when you beat up those stingers? It wasn't like I wanted to do it. Besides, I only got involved because they started hating all the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nicer to your fellow students. I know. Fine, I will do my best. No, don't say that. You say, hey, I did what I did. You should care more about your reputation. Oh, wait. You should care more about your reputation. I don't care. Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends here? Friends now that the rumor is around? I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway. You always seem so bored. Meeting new people and falling in love would make your life a whole more exciting. No comment. Shortly after we begin to prepare our trip to the forest, our history teacher will be our guide. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What's up, baby? Oh! Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Okay. He supposedly wants to show us the Class A monument we learned about in class. Hey! You licking that shit? No. Doofus. Talking to my cat. He claims the pictures in the books are nothing compared to the real thing. The monument we will be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from our school. Ikea is clearly not looking forward to the trip. She has been holding my hands tightly the whole time. Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Yes, this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. No, Baba. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in primary school. This looks different from what I remember. Luigi, have you heard about the demon in the forest? Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently the rumor started after some tourists went missing on a trip there. Do you think it's true? I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. I don't they only exist in the legends? They say there's a truth behind every legend. This really has many tales, but I doubt they're all true. If it is true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people. Don't jinx it. I'm pretty sure they don't eat the bodies, they take the souls or something. Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. You taste too bad. Ichilicious punches Luigi. What? Ow! I was just kidding. Ichilicious giggles at his reaction. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? The teachers don't believe the rumors. They think it's just a media stunt. And I know this because my dad told me. I guess we'll have to see what happens. There's this one thing I would like to warn you about. It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers have went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found, as if they vanished. Oh my goodness! For real? I sure won't be walking around alone again. If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. You could also ask your brother to pick you up. My brother? No, not him. Why? He's in the late class. He stands out too much. Well, if all eyes on you, no one's gonna make a move. But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but anyways, even if this news hasn't been officially released yet, the two of you should be more careful. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I'll be fine. Anyway, you should ask Mr. Blanchett about that demon rumor. Don't mention it. Don't mention that. You're ruining the mood. Let me ask him. We eavesdropped on Luigi's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchett. Do you know anything about a demon rumor? Oh, Luigi. Well, the teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe them. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people probably mistook one for a demon. Besides, there's no proof of their existence. The legends about this forest were just stories made up to scare little kids. What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearance a coincidence? I don't think they disappeared. It is fairly easy to get lost in the forest without a map. or guide. That's probably what happened to them. A rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. I see. What did Mr. Blanche say? He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, the rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth in every story, but something must have caused the village to feel relentless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? Joe, that's a wrong idea. That sounds interesting. But those missing tourists? What if we get lost too? Don't worry, I have a map. We can always signal for help with the torch. Really? You'll set this whole forest on fire with that? Why would you even have one of those? This isn't the Middle Ages. Just kidding. I got a phone with me. Can you even get signal out here? Mr. Blanchett will. Don't worry, Acusa. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me. Sure, but that doesn't guarantee our safety. Stop overthinking of it. What are the chances of anything? What are the chances of anything bad happening? Probably 80%. It'll be just like a walk in the forest. The worst thing that could happen is us to get lost. Of course, that'd be the worst. Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. Nah, just occurred to me. I haven't been to the forest in a while. This place looked worse than my memory. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. How do you know? How do you know? While we're here, we can look for the missing tourists. Well, I'm up for it. Come with us, Ikioka. I think it should be fun. Fine. Everyone gather around together and let's go. The students lined up in small groups and the teacher makes sure everyone is present for it before moving on. Psst. When do we sneak out? Let's head to the back of the line. You won't be able to see us. As the group followed the path, we go the other way. A few minutes later, we end up a forking path. Look, a crossroad. Which path should we take? According to this map, the right path goes farther into the forest, while the left one leads us to a waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there's anything of interest amongst the trees anyways. Excited, Leoji skips ahead. What are you doing? You cannot have my drink. A few minutes of walking, we reached the waterfall. A large shimmering lake ringed by the lily pads rests at the bottom of it. The cliff base of the waterfall also had a patch of rocks lined along with it, providing easy access of the other side of the water. I think they're gonna see another sky in the water. Be like, ah, that's what I saw in my head. And it's gonna be like that's the actual sky from that went a different time. And the face of the waterfall is also a path of rocks. Stop doing that. Lined on it, providing an easy access to the other side of the wall. The water is so clear I can see the bottom. Wow, it's huge! The water is so sparkly, I want to jump right in. You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? There might be a dangerous animal or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, you'll probably be eaten alive. Boo! You always ruin my fun. Logie chuckled at her reaction. I take a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sounds of the birds, but there does not seem to be any other animals. These rocks should serve as a perfect sky. Oh wait, these rocks should serve as a perfect sky. Come over here. I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back soon. That is the wrong choice. We'll be waiting right here. Don't go too far, okay? I know, don't worry. Coffee didn't work, so I'm having a little bit of chocolate milk. I skipped over to the right of the waterfall, trying to see what I might be behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. From the corner of my eye, I also noticed a shadow moving in the bushes. It moved so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is, but it did not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the caves. I looked towards the entrance and noticed another path of rocks leading inside. Call your peeps. Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling me to take a look. Don't. I carefully make my way across the rocks. Jesus, it's so dark. After I managed to get behind the waterfall, I peered into the cave. That's not the right choice. I think this is where the missing people went. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of the waterfall echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me so I could use it as a flashlight. What could be back here? I know I saw something head in a moment ago, but I can't see anything. Was it just my imagination? I try to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowers my voice. As I walk deeper in the cave, I try again. Hello? Is anybody there? I call it a third time, but I can only hear my echo of my voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I look around. A shadow stands at the entrance. Who's there? I can tell from the person's build that he is a man, but due to the darkness, I can't make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, but this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling. Stop yelling. I'm not deaf. The man suddenly starts walking towards me, surprised by his movement. I step back. I slip on the wet uneven surface and fall flat on the ground. Ouch! I A hand reaches out to me. I am surprised by this man's kindness. Oh, look at him. Light suddenly filters through the waterfall, and I can finally see his face. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with the narrow violet eyes, but I'm more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscled torso and wide shoulders. He's wearing odd traditional clothes. It's a time thing. We're gonna go back and it's gonna be time. In particular, the collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. I never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. That was blunt and rude. You didn't answer me. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists. Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? No, I wanted to follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Wait, who are you and what are you doing? How did you know about the tourist stand? Don't ask many questions at once. Don't cut me off. Answer me. Never mind that. Go back to your group already. But the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey! Stay away from this place. The man effortlessly pushes me out of the cave. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone, disappeared as mysteriously as as appeared. Whatever guy, it's not like he owns the cave or anything. This reminds me how I treated that first year. Now that was different. That was different. Don't compare yourself. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just, if no one's allowed to go in there, then what about the crimson hair man? He seemed to know about the tourists too. After letting a heavy sigh, I hopped back to the rocks to Lyoji and Ikiyuka. Okay, never mind. Hey Sky, back already? Did you find... Oh wait. Hey Sky, back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. Met a weird guy, but he doesn't seem like worth mentioning. To Ikiyuka and Lyoji. Rahong, let me choose. Maybe the demons don't live here after all. Maybe the demons don't live here after all. Gee, Graf, have you given up already? Of course a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around. I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanche notices we're gone. Did Mr. Blanche ever talk about this forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. That's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. This has been a long day. My feet hurt from all this walking. I'm still curious about the secrets the forest has. The crimson hair guy in particular bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I've heard any tours around the forest, in the forest. Hold on, let me say. Digging into it made me more confused. I should probably stop there. Like he said, it's none of my business and there's no use fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades away, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops in my mind. I didn't plan on going there, but it does not seem to be raining right now. I glanced at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It is already too dark. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I got my jacket once and decided to go. Oh, you're dumb. This character's dumb. Hi, Baba. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must be home from work and school. Okay. A few minutes later, I reached the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time, even though it did not rain today. It's still surrounded by the eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford the construction of his mansion, especially with all its fine details. It shouldn't be a problem to look around. The house looks larger and older now that I am close. I inspect the big chains on the trains locking the door. They're not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Suddenly I hear a sigh behind me, and I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There's someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approached the man. Up close I noticed he's near my age. He's most likely from the same school as me, but I haven't never seen him before. His uniform is not the one I recognize. Maybe he's part of the elite class, like Ichilea's brother. Each elite student wears a custom designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they'd even attend our school. To complement their unique uniform, the elite class also has some special rules, but I have never bothered looking into them. Members hardly appear at school, so the only few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikua, you need to have a very high grade to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students empty their status. Hello? The guy flinches and looks at me startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest. Could you be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me. the warmer crop of his face, and of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't read his expression. What about you? Well, I can't tell him that I saw something strange here the other night and came to investigate. It sounds weird. I've never noticed how interesting this place was before. I thought I'd come take a closer look. At this hour, I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? No, don't trust him. Sure. Join me. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they just met. Sorry. He does seem friendly and polite, though. Friendly and polite doesn't mean they have good intentions. Reminder, just because someone looks nice and friendly doesn't mean they have the best intention. He stands up and we follow a path through the garden. No. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds, and the ground is even and well trod. This is nice. As we walked, he pointed out the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally as it is if he owned this place. The moonlight and the starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I have never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiled mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the chains on the door? His eyes swiveled away from mine. The man hesitated to speak, but I seemed to find my answer. I do not know about it. I guess he doesn't want to say. He looks flustered, and maybe I should press him any further. Maybe I shouldn't push him any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. Okay, I head back to the front yard. I realize I have not asked him for the man's name. I turn back to try to find him, but he's already gone. They're ghosts? The weekend arrived, and in the morning I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, I open the newsletter. I do not have any real leads for the disappearances yet, but I have to catch up with the news. It is the full usual advertisement, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through hoping to find something interesting. My stopped at a page with tremendous sketches. Okay. Okay. My stop at the page with the newest sketch. There's reports of missing people or increasing. There's just a few in just a few days, it reached the point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. I studied her profile and tried to find a commodity, but there does not seem to be one. My age, gender, parent, occupation, no, nothing adds up. This is going to be okay. Nothing adds up. This is getting nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Okay. Again, if it was that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt the people without a trace, people who disappear without a trace, they must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. I'm scary. These crimes or whatever they have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Gonna save. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Join my Discord to know when I'm live. Bye.